I'm answering one of your art questions about whether or not you need to prime your canvas. Hi, I'm Lisa, the artist behind Lachri Fine Art. Alexandra writes, should you always prime a canvas yourself, even if it's pre-primed? I've seen some artists who do this and I'm not sure if it's really necessary. If the canvas you purchased is already primed, then no, you do not need to prime it. Now, there are exceptions to this for me. One is if I have a canvas here that, like the Frederick's Convexo canvases, I love those canvases, but they have a rougher tooth than I like. So with those, I will put another coat of gesso over them and sand them down to the finish that I want. But in order to start painting, they do not need to be primed beforehand. They're already primed. You're paying for that when you buy the canvas. Having a canvas primed is necessary in order to make sure that your paint is not soaking into the canvas, that it has something to stick to. It helps it to last longer. There's a lot of reasons as far as that goes, but once that primer's on there, you're good. Now, not all canvases, not all primers are created equally. So if somebody is buying a really cheap, poor quality canvas from like Costco or Walmart, I could see where they would want to put another coat of gesso on that because those are terrible. I don't know what they prime it with, but they're like chalky, they soak up the paint, they're bad. I've seen that a lot where artists will think that they're going to save money in certain ways. Usually it's just cheaper to buy a canvas that's already primed and has a good primer on it. I had a lady once who thought she would save money by buying a bunch of canvases she wanted me to paint for her. She went and bought the canvases before she contacted me through a guy on Craigslist. Now, when I do paintings for people, I use my own canvases. That's a part of what they're paying for. This was the only time somebody brought me canvases. She insisted on using these. She'd already bought them. They were horrible. This guy was making them and oh, was it a ripoff. I don't know what he was priming them with. Stucco maybe? I don't know. They were bad. They were so rough. I put several coats of gesso and sanded them down and still they were almost impossible to work on because they had so much tooth. So here was a case with somebody trying to save money and it would have been cheaper for her to just go and buy, she could have bought a Belgian linen canvas for the amount she paid. She did not do her research. But yeah, I've seen where a lot of times artists are having to prime a canvas because they're trying to save money and they get these cheap, horrible canvases and the only way to work on them is to put another coat of gesso or something like that on top of it. So that is a possibility on why the artists you're seeing are priming all of their canvases. But if you're buying a quality canvas like Frederick's and it's already primed, there is absolutely no need to put a primer on top of it. I have a frequently asked questions page over on my website. If you cannot find the answer to your question there is a spot where you can submit your own question to be featured in one of these videos. I will have a card pop up here so you can check that out. Thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, I have new video critiques every Tuesday where I'm critiquing your original paintings or drawings, my own speed paintings, drawings, and tutorials every Wednesday, art Q&A videos each Thursday, and artist vlogs every Saturday. So if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. There's a little red subscribe button right down there. Actually, I even have a teal button here, so there's 2 buttons you could hit. I'm so helpful. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+. All of those social media sites are linked below in the video description where you can keep up with news, my newest work, and see real-time clips of whatever it is I'm currently working on. I'll see you guys in a couple of days.